What's up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley, and welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. These are going to be general messages for the star sign of Pisces for June 2020, so take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, where your messages will 100% correlate to your story because it's specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information on how to reach me in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards for you, so let's get right into it. For the month of June, I got the Six of Cups, Temperance, Outcome the Tower, Clarity card, the Nine of Cups. So let's break this down a little bit. So with the Six of Cups and Temperance, the Six of Cups is kind of a blast from the past kind of energy. It would represent to me that somebody is definitely coming back and offering you some sort of emotion. Generally in this deck, in this card, it talks about, it's usually an apology. It's somebody giving you a gift in the form of either an apology or nostalgia. So it could be an old childhood friend coming back, and you guys go to like a 90s barcade. It could be that kind of situation, or it could be some situation where an actual ex, like somebody that you are attached to. It doesn't have to be an ex-boyfriend. It could be an ex, like a best friend or a parent that you no longer have connections to. It is somebody from your past coming back in and offering you something that would be healing. It would be, both of these are both healing. It represents that when this person comes back, when this is given to you, and somebody is, it could even be a friend, but I typically get this as something from the past. So it's going to be rooted from the past, something that comes in and offers you this healing. It's something that you probably would have waited for a while. Because we got, with Temperance, it indicates a waiting period. And with this, I kind of see that you're kind of getting what you wanted, especially with this, with the Nine of Cups kind of as a wish fulfillment card. So I feel like this is something that you wanted. And Temperance is kind of coming in to say, you know, you had patience with this, or that you need to exercise patience during this time with this person. Overall, this is a good card. This is a good set of combos to get together. This is a good combo to get together to suggest that things are starting to heal over, that things are healing. So the problem with this is when I pull the Tower card, we have something like coming down. We have something being broken down in this situation, and it's kind of a shock kind of moment. It's something that you don't expect coming. It's somebody randomly telling you that, oh my God, like your mother's house caught on fire last night. I don't want to, that's not what is happening here for you Pisces, but I'm just saying that kind of shock energy where everything comes kind of crumbling down. You didn't expect it. It could be a breakup type of thing that you did not expect. But I asked why this is here, because for the most part we have healing coming in, and it's because of this wish fulfillment. The Tower is coming in because of this wish fulfillment, which to me reads as something that you think you wanted, and turns out that you did not actually want this thing. I kind of feel like you might have been waiting for a while to kind of get this thing, because it is stemming from the past. I get a lot of energy that comes up from the past with this. So I really feel like you've been waiting a really long time for this to happen. And when it happens, you're kind of like, well, fuck, that is not what I wanted. This is not a situation that I had in mind. Let me pull a little bit more clarity as to why the Tower is coming up, and then how we can get around it. Why is, I throw everything off the balcony. Why is the Tower here for Pisces with the Nine of Cups? Why is this something that was a wish fulfillment? Okay, so I have started to read reversed, and I know that all the rest of my cards were not reversed, and I had just gone through them the other day and unreversed all the cards. So the fact that this came up reversed, the Seven of Pentacles represents a period of waiting and seeing. Not so much waiting and seeing. It represents working very hard on something and the time not being right for something to happen. Yet. But it is a patience card. It says in time that you are going to get there. And when I get this reversed, when I get the Seven of Pentacles reversed with this situation, it almost feels like somebody was not patient and this happened too fast. Even though I do say that this came in slowly, I think this is something from the past. I think it's possible for you, Pisces, that this might have been rushed. This return of this person might have been rushed, either if you had brought them in or if they had come in themselves. It might have been too soon for this to happen. I don't think that healing has completely hit yet. I don't think that the healing has completely been done. So when I get the Tower, I think that there was not enough work put on somebody's end. And that is why this feels like a Tower moment, because probably this situation hasn't changed a lot. There has not been a lot of work put into the situation. Or if this person did, if this was a situation where there was a lot of waiting, you had been very patient, it's almost like this person did not put the work in to themselves. It's almost like they, it's almost like, I don't want to say it's giving up, but it's almost like, it kind of is, it does kind of feel to me like this person kind of either stopped trying on themselves, because they are coming back. I do see them coming back, but I feel like this person does not, I don't think that the apology is going to fit the person, if that makes any sense. I don't feel like this person has been working a lot to change themselves, and it could be a reversal where this is you, where you don't think that you're ready to have this, because they came back way before that you thought that you were ready for this. But any way that this comes in, it's a shock to you, and it's a Tower moment, because there was not enough work put in, there was not enough patience put in to harvest this thing. It's almost like the analogy, the metaphor, the analogy that I use, that you guys probably know by now, is, the process of planting a seed, the process of planting a flower or a fruit. You fertilize the soil, you till it, you plant the seed, you water it, and then you let it grow for like 3 months, 4 months, however long that plant requires for that growth to happen. And it's almost like you did all that fucking work, and you're watering it every day, you're putting the love into it, and then it starts blossoming, right? It starts, you see the leaves, and you see the bud, but it's not blossomed yet, and it's like just a little bit too soon, and the fruit is a little bit just too sweet. And it's basically like you take that fruit and you just eat it, and it's basically bad, because it's too soon. It was too soon. This came back too soon. There was not enough healing that was fostered in the situation, either with you or this person, but it was too soon. The damage is still there. So I'm gonna pull one more. I swear to God, I'm going insane. I'm hearing like screaming. And I'm pretty sure it's metal music, but one more card. Where does this go for Pisces after this Tower moment comes in? Yeah, okay. It's going to be a period of you still aren't going to have a lot of answers to the questions that I think it is that you are seeking. I think that the return of this person might give you more questions than answers at this time, and I definitely feel like with this card, though, it does come with the knowledge that you need to make sure that you have the full answers before you go out and set out on something, before you 100% accuse somebody of, hey, you took my Nintendo Switch. I don't know, that was all I could think of. You took my video game console, it was you. I 100% know it was you. When you actually don't 100% know it was that person that took your console, you think that, but you need to know the full answers. So this indicates kind of not knowing the full answers, and it's going to be kind of a period of you still don't really have the full answers as to why this happened, but the resolve to this that I see here is that you need to make sure that this isn't just rooted in anxiety, and to make sure that you get the full answers, that you ask for the full answers. If this person doesn't give you the full answers, then you don't need that energy in your life, Pisces. But where does this, one positive card to read from this that can only be read positively, what can I tell Pisces to kind of help them out of this situation? Yeah. Ooh. Where it's kind of repeating what I just said, where if you don't need that energy in your life, if this person was a dick and is still a dick, if this person stabbed you in the back, cheated on you, was manipulative, is taking things from you on purpose, stealing, lying, hurting you on purpose, taking the truth would be painful in the situation, you don't need that energy around. I'm not going to tell you to get rid of this person. That's on you to decide, and that's for your story. But that is for you to decide. But I'm telling you that if this person comes in and they haven't done the work on themselves and they're still this asshole, you don't need that energy in your life. And I feel like that's what the disappointment is going to be, because they're still a dick. They're still treating the situation like a dick, where I feel like there was enough time for this person to not act like this and to be like, listen, I'm sorry, but I don't feel like the apology is going to be the full truth. I feel like this person still hasn't changed completely. And you get to decide, and you get to find the answers to that within yourself. But for the most part, this is, if they continue to do this, you don't need this energy in your life, Pisces, and that's about it. A little rough spread. I don't like ending things like that. Can I have one card for where, after this is all said and done, where does this end up for Pisces? Okay, I definitely do see, I know that you're not an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I feel like I don't think that you are going to allow this situation back into your life if this person isn't ready for your situation, if this person isn't ready to actually take on the full healing, if this person wasn't ready to put in the full work. I don't really see you messing around with them, because I do see disappointment here, and it's going to be disappointment, but it doesn't have to be betrayal again, Pisces. It doesn't have to be betrayal again. But I do kind of see you sticking up for yourself and be like, bye. So it's possible that a lot of you are going to cut ties from this communication or the situation. If the person doesn't live up to the apology, you don't need them back. And you don't need them back at all, actually. But if the apology doesn't match who they are now, you don't have to accept it. You don't have to take them back. You don't have to take it. Alright, Pisces, take care. I love you, and I'll see you later. Peace out, my moon tribe.